Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to show you guys an updated preschool slash kindergarten curriculum. As you guys know, I am not only teaching two first graders, but also teaching a 4-year-old. I've been teaching her since November of last year, so it's been November, December, January, February, March, so 5 months already. She has improved so much in everything, so I just wanted to show you guys what we've been doing because I haven't updated you guys at all for her. Another thing is you're gonna see a lot of advanced things in this video, and you may think, is my child supposed to be learning all this at 4 years old or in preschool or in kindergarten, whatever? And the answer is no, they're not. It's whatever you want to teach your child. Every 2 months, I evaluate her to see if she has mastered everything that I have added. So let's say, let's say we start in January, and then that's January and February. So at the end of February, so beginning of March, I evaluate her to see if everything that I added in January, she has mastered. And if she didn't, we'll continue with that. If she did, I just add here and there a couple of things. And that's just how it works. But because of this virus and a bunch of stuff going on in the world, she hasn't been coming a lot, obviously, because she doesn't live here. So she has missed a couple of days from homeschool. So it's been kind of difficult because when you are teaching a young child, routine and having a routine is really important, and being able to do school at least for 15 minutes or an hour, whatever you want a day, is really important to a child that young because they tend to forget things when it comes to school if you don't do it every single day or do it constantly. So it's been hard for the past for pretty much this whole month since this virus been going on. She has, for example, today she didn't come, so it's difficult because she missed a whole day of lessons. But again, she is 4, so it's not like she needs this as much as like Monique and David because they're older. But I just wanted to show you guys that the curriculum, and also just let you guys know a little bit about my situation and what is happening. Let me lower my seat. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys what we have. So here, because of this virus going on, I need to kind of entertain her a lot because I am working with the twins and they do have online school. So I do have a bunch of activities and manipulatives and stuff like that she does while the twins work. And it's really, the only way that I can keep her entertained because there's no other way. So I printed this thing out from, well, I already had it. This is from the Alpha Phonics. That is the curriculum I use to teach reading. And this is pre-reading alphabet exercise. And this is a really good way to just having your child learn not only their alphabet, but letter recognition and being able to master that. So she'll do maybe 1 to 2 pages a day. Sometimes all of the pages, depends on her mood. And she struggles a little bit with B and D, like a lot of kids. So this really helps a lot. So the way that you do this is just going A, B, C, A, B, C, and it's a really good exercise for your child. And this will be either in the beginning of the day or at the end when I'm trying to keep her occupied. So the thing that we start every day with is fluency. This is from JDA. I have made a whole video about it. She's great, and I definitely recommend checking out the video and checking out her channel. So in here we have this book. This is from Evan Moore Daily Summer Activity. This is for a child who's just finished pre-K and is transitioning into kindergarten, and you want to know if your child has mastered everything in preschool. She has been doing this for already 8 weeks. It's supposed to be her 9th week this week, but because she's not here, obviously we have not done Monday's page. But oops, sorry. I like this book. I like using workbooks to teach the kids, so I wanted to introduce her to, we've been doing workbooks for a while, but I like to give her at least one worksheet front and back every day to get her in the routine of using a workbook. So we're using this one. So this one's really fun. She just does front and back, and really, really colorful. I bought this for like $2 in the dollar store. when I was visiting my mom. So this is a great price. Again, I don't know how much is online, but check it out. Evermore Daily Summer Activities, pre-K to kindergarten. So she does that. That's not the first thing she does, but I just wanted to show you because it's in the front. But she does one page. So this is where the fluency binder starts. So she will do every single day. She'll do all of this. It may seem like a lot, but it takes literally less than 30 minutes. So she'll go over her letter sounds. So she'll go a, b, k, d. Then she'll go over her letters. She says A, B. Goes over letters out of order. Kids tend to memorize the order of letters like this. So I want to make sure that she has mastered them. So this is a really good way to teach, to make sure that they have mastered them. Then we have colors, basic shapes, positional words. So inside, the worm is inside, the star is above, the ball is in between, the boy is on, the dog is under. Numbers 1 through 20, numbers 1 through 50, numbers out of order 0 to 10, numbers out of order 0 through 20, counting with fingers. So she just shows me, I just ask her to show 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and she does that. Then this one is counting, so I ask her how many giraffes. She says 1. How many elephants? She counts 1, 2. Then we have measurements, so I ask her which fish is the longest, which fish is the shortest, and which fish is the medium, and she just points. A lot of pointing, as you see, not writing. Here we have another measurement one, but this one goes for tallest, shortest. And then we head into handwriting. So she's been doing this for a while already. So she has mastered writing her name already. She doesn't need tracing. But kids tend to, forget, especially she's 4 years old. So we continue to do this every single day. So she just traces her name. Every week I give her a letter in uppercase that she traces for a week. Same thing for numbers. And this week is number 10. So that is the fluency binder / the workbook that I use to get her used to using workbooks. And this takes less than 10 minutes. If she's in a bad mood, like a lot of kids are, it may take a little longer, but less than 10 minutes is what it takes her to do that. Next is reading. So we do the fluency binder first, and then we do the worksheet, and then we move on to reading. And then we do activities like that, and then other activities that I will show you in a second. So we use Blumenfeld Alpha Phonics, and I printed this progress chart out. She already finished lesson 1, so she is in lesson 2. When I first started using this curriculum, I have the child do 2 weeks for each lesson. If they're still struggling, I have them do it for longer. And then we have another thing here to kind of keep progress. I did the same thing with Monique and David. This is a smaller version of the 2-letter blends. I have the big version that I made when I first started teaching her blending 2-letter words. And she mastered that, so I made a small one just to keep her mind fresh on it. So because we're going over short vowel A, she just does this one every day. So this is lesson 1. I'm not going to do a flip through because I don't know. If you guys want it, I could do one. But this is lesson 1. We are in lesson 2, so the way that she does it is just points at the first sound. She already knows that this says am, so she goes am, sam, an, man, as, like that. And then she tells me the sound in the bottom. By the second week, she still does that same thing, but then at the end when she finishes reading all of them, I have her just read the whole word by itself to see if she has mastered it. She doesn't have to. It doesn't matter if she's still sounding it out because she is really young. And this is just the beginning of the book. But I love this book. I have taught Monique and David to read both of them with this book. So your child will start reading in the first lesson this. And then by the end, you're already seeing just a little bit as I'm flipping through how advanced your child is going to get. It did take us about a year and a couple months to finish this curriculum for both kids. So this is what your child will be reading at the end of this book, which is amazing. Some kids may need to come back to the book after they finish just to keep on reviewing some of the phonic rules that they may not remember when they're reading. But this is a great book, and I will continue to use it with any kid that I teach reading to. So that already takes, like I said, 30 minutes, sometimes even less than that, to teach her homeschool. So let's just move on sorry about the chair, to some of the activities that I have her do. First of all, we have this big whiteboard here, and here we practice writing our name as well as practicing writing our numbers 1 through 10. And it's a really fun way, you know, some kids get tired of using pencils or tracing, so this is a really cool way of doing handwriting. Then here we have a bunch of activities. We have, what's this called? Kind of like a puzzle where she just, you know, connects all the numbers and letters. Really fun. She loves this, and she already mastered this. She really likes it because it's easy for her. We have a bunch of flashcards. We don't use flashcards anymore. I only use flashcards when I'm first introducing something to the kids or when they're first starting homeschool. But she has mastered this, so we don't do that anymore. In here, which is going to be hard for me to... Ooh. In here, it's going to be hard for me to open it, so 1 second. Okay, so in here is a bunch of linking cubes, I think that's what it's called. So there is 3 activities in this box, I don't know. Okay, there's 3 activities. So we have numbers, name, and patterns. So I have linking cubes that have letters in them, and she makes her name with the cubes. And then we have some, if I can find it. Okay, here it is. They're kind of fading away because she plays with them so much. But with numbers 1 through 20, so she just connects numbers 1 through 20. And then we have these, which don't have anything in them, but we use these and these right here. And we have a bunch of these, so she just makes patterns. So blue, red, blue, blue, red, etc., etc. This is a really fun way of doing patterns, having your child practice doing their name and numbers. Okay, another thing, we have a bunch of linking cubes again. Sometimes I not destroy, I don't like that word, but I take apart all the letters and then I have her put all the A's together, all the O's together, for example, or just writing words. I don't really use this game, but I got it from my mom for free, so we have it here. This is the World of Eric Carle game, ABC game. Sometimes I have her just, you know, play with this and find the letters. This has been a fun one. She really loves it. We have been doing it every single day that she does school for an activity. So this is consonant, vowel, consonant. A CBC flip letters to build CBC words. So let's bring it over here. So she just goes bus, and she's obviously seeing the picture. And it's front and back so the child can, you know, do both. Really fun and really colorful. I love it. My mom gave me this for free. So it's great. She found it for free and she gave it to me. So it's a great, really nice. And this is the company that makes it. So we use that. We also have these like letter puzzles. So you can like make little pictures. And we have a little bit more manipulatives for the kids. Down here, we have a bunch of books that she's able to just look through and read if she wants. She's still pretty young and still in the beginning stages of reading, so we don't do any type of reading books. And then here we have extras. I don't want to take it out because this is pretty heavy, but we have a bunch of like puzzles. I don't know if I can show you guys. Okay, like one of these, we have a bunch of those letters, numbers, animals, etc. Really, really fun. So that is what I do with my 4-year-old preschool/kindergartner. Like I said before, this may seem like a lot of stuff, but homeschool takes around 30 minutes to do every single day, and it's really, really easy. And like I said, she is in this level, so everything that I showed you, she can do independently if I decide to let her, or she can do it with me. So it's super easy. She doesn't have any trouble doing it. So if you guys have any questions about anything I mentioned, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.